All right, everybody. Something came in the mail today. This big box here. So, got the new e-bike here from YT, the Decoy MX. First, show you the box. This is how it came. So, delivered by FedEx, I believe. So, gonna have to open this up, make sure nothing's damaged, nothing missing. Hopefully, nothing, little piece or something fell out of there. So, let's check it out. All right, let's see what we got in here. Okay, so far, doesn't seem to be like anything's missing. Got bars, tires, wheels, tubeless conversion kit that I had to pay a little extra for. They offered. So I bought a dirt jumper from them before, and there was like maybe I can find it. There's like a little spacer between the fork and the wheel that was missing. And so I actually had to email YT, show them some pictures, and they were really nice. Got back to me quickly and sent it in the mail. But I couldn't ride the bike for a week or so until I got here. So I was trying to do a really good job, make sure that everything is here, especially with how this box was ripped. I don't really blame YT for that per se, but you know, shipping, maybe they need a stronger box. You can see this bike kind of got jammed this direction, and so the seat's pushing against the outside of the box there. And this guy, me first toolbox, was kind of pushing that box over as well to the side. So hopefully everything's okay. All right, this is pretty fancy. I've gotten a couple YT bikes before, and this is the toolbox. It's like a little shelf of manuals, tools, and I guess technical information, probably more for the battery since this is an e-bike. You can see there's a skeleton dude on a duck to go along with the decoy theme. This out of the way. Actually, usually what they do is they have a, right here, it says safety first, and then RTFM, read the blank manual. So I'm going to do that. It comes with some stickers and, I don't know, a little poster deal. Bunch of stickers I never use. So read the manual. But one of these is just like a bike like maintenance manual, and this one is how to put it together. And so what I love is that these come pretty much all the way put together. There's some tools in this toolbox here. Let's check out what tools we got. A lot of these boxes are like really nice, good to save, put in some drawers for all your toolkit. Yeah, look at that. So we got a regular shock pump, large Allen wrench. I love these. It tells you, you know, you can torque everything to spec with the right Newton meters, and all the tools. And I use these. I hold on to this forever. And then this guy here as well. So let's get going. In this box we have, oh, it came with a light even. So we got some bike lights. That's pretty sweet for riding at night. I already have stuff, so I'm sure that this headlight is not more powerful than what I already have, but that's a nice little touch. Got the little baby tiny water bottle that fits. What's actually nice is that they are including these now. In the past, you had to pay an extra $50 for these like little bottles that fit in the frame, and so now it's just included, which is nice. Some crappy pedals, so at least you can ride your bike, even though, you know, everyone's going to change these out. I don't know why these even exist, but they probably are supposed to for some sort of liability reasons. Oh, there's a little bell in there even. Ding, ding. So that's going to go on the kid's bike. The rest of this will probably get thrown in a drawer or thrown away. Okay, some the headset stuff. I don't know if these are what I need or if they're extra. And they always put in some little anti-slip paste, which is great. Then a battery charger, and then for the suspension. So you'll see in a minute, this one comes with the Olin suspension. All right, sweet. So the manual actually tells me what to do step by step. It actually shows that you can like take the top of the box off, and the bike's kind of in the stand here. I didn't do that. I could grab everything I need. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. And so I'm just going to kind of follow this manual step by step. Put the handlebar on, the wheels, things like that. The derailleur should already be on there. So let's get it built and check it out. Since it's not set up tubeless, I do like to remember to just get that right out of the way first before I get everything put on. So I'm going to take these tires off and get it set up tubeless. And then keep following the instructions here. Okay, let's slide this off and hopefully we can see why the bike was leaning to the left so hard. It is cool. You can save these boxes and all this stuff if you want to like take your bike on a trip and ship it, but I think it's a lot easier just to rent or borrow or buy one of those bike bags for shipping or for taking on the airplane. Moved it up onto the bike stand, make it a little bit easier. Man, this thing is so awesome. They had it wrapped up so nicely. And so I'm super excited about the Shimano XT. I'm a big fan of that over SRAM. For whatever reason, I like it a little bit more. Got the Shimano EP801 motor, big old 720 kilowatt battery. The Olin suspension is supposed to be amazing. I have no experience with it. I thought the yellow and gold looked a little bit weird on the website, but in person it looks actually pretty freaking sweet. A little blue in here. That would have been nice if that was like yellow or gold to kind of match, but that's okay. Man, looking forward to this. So following the manual, step is to get this screwed into the derailleur hanger. Everything's pre-greased, which is just a really nice touch. Yeah, the tool is pretty sweet too. It comes with all these little bits with different sizes, and then it tells you how many, Newton meters you need to tighten everything up. And so that's always a nice touch. Makes it really easy to put these together. The manual tells you how many Newton meters. You don't want to over tighten anything. So I love just being able to get it right to spec. 5 Newton meters. Bing, got it. Oh man, it's got these Hayes Dominion brakes. So excited. Oh boy. All right. I got to get this on the right way without crossing anything. These are really nice looking Renthal bar and stem. Okay, I got her spun around. I think this is how they envisioned it. This is still twisted a little bit weird. So I might have to just rearrange some of these. Then this display is in the way, so we'll move that. It's a good idea to throw a little grease on these usually, but there's already some. I can see it like in the threads. So that's really nice. Again, pre-grease, super thoughtful. I'm trying to get this brake lever from being all weird, get the tension out of it. It wants to go like this. That's backwards. So while these instructions are really good, there's some parts like the YT Postman dropper post, the lever, the way it's set up does not match what's in the manual. I think they're using an older version, but I can still figure it out, fortunately. Not a big deal. Probably update the manual, make it a little bit better, be my recommendation. Okay, so maybe I'm dumb or something, but some dropper post levels have a clamp like already on this that just wraps around and you screw it in. This has this matchmaker piece that is attached to the clamp that attaches to these Hayes Dominion brakes. And so I am not finding a really good way to hook this up. So certainly I can put the little screw right there, but it doesn't like sit right. This is curved and this is flat. And so while it lets you like adjust it just with the one bolt in there and nothing to like stop it, even if you tighten the bolt all the way, this just wants to twist. And so that doesn't seem right. I wonder if this little clamp here was meant for something else, or this, matchmaker piece from the Postman lever, is meant for a different brake lever. So they might have messed up there because that just doesn't want to work. And I'm scratching this all up, trying to get it on and then clamp down. And it doesn't seem like it's in the right location. Like that doesn't seem right. So I'm going to look in the box and see if there's a different piece I can switch out. Okay, so I'm at the point where I want to get the wheels on. Like I said, I want to convert these to tubeless. It'd be kind of nice if they would have done that first, but I understand they don't want to. So got the little tubeless conversion kit. Comes with these, some tape, and some sealant. Okay, I was actually a little bit suspicious about this when YT offered this when I was buying the bike in the shopping cart. And so I thought it was necessary to pay an extra $30 for a tubeless conversion kit. But these rims come pre-taped and the bike comes with these tubeless plugs. So I would just need my own sealant, which I already had. And so that's kind of a bummer. I wasted 30 bucks on this thing when I don't even need it. Okay, another quick little hiccup. Typically, the other YT bikes I've had that come straight out of the box, the derailleur is set up perfectly. You can see here that this is not quite right. And so I'm going to have to adjust some of these cables and get it right there so it's in the right spot. All right, so here's the Shimano display. and there's a cable that comes over from this here, and it goes up under there, and then there's a cable from the frame that goes in here. The manual says you're supposed to use a special tool to get it in there and not break it. So there's a little tool that hooks on right back here so you can push it in and take it out. I do not see that tool anywhere in the box here, any of the stuff. So it comes with this plastic piece behind the cassette. So I'm just going to take that off. All right, finally got it all set up. Earlier I mentioned how the chain was loose and I was just an idiot, and there's a tab right there that I had spun around the wrong way. That was it, and it was set up perfectly. Besides that, so happy about that. I got the large, got the mullet, 29 in the front, 27 and a half in the back. So YT stands for Young Temptation because their price point tempted me to buy it, and now I have to sell my dirt bike to pay for this thing, but it's okay. Love how it looks. I thought that the gold, looked a little bit weird on the website, and I was a little bit nervous about that, but I've heard amazing things about the Olin suspension, so I'm excited to see how that is. These huge brake rotors. I mentioned the axle not having the quick release. I'm just not used to that, but I think it's great. Now I can rest assured that if I'm flying down a hill, that my tire's never going to come off. So the motor, I'm going to try that out. Water bottle, there's a little dinky thing, but I guess better than nothing. There's a low and a high position. It's in the low right now. See how I like it. There's decent frame protection, like already on here. Like you can see some of these spots even down in there. But I usually put a lot more on there. I'm gonna have to put a bunch on here to keep it nice. And there's a little duck for the decoy. So I got the brakes let in just now. The button to turn it on is underneath. So hold it for a couple seconds. Then this pops on. There's this button puts into off, eco mode, trail mode, or boost. It's got your battery. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see here. I already mentioned this, so let's compare. So this Hayes Dominion has this clip here, and I just threaded that onto there. And let's see how my thumb looks. It's not horrible. I got it figured out. It just didn't seem quite right because I'll show you, compare it to my other bike here. This one, it sits around on the mount real nicely with the screw on top, and it's like in a really good position right there. This one's still in an okay position. It's just a little harder to get on, so should be okay. Have to pay attention to these little cable electronic ones. Don't want those getting ripped out. There's this nice little rubber band to keep this one in place. With the large, it's got a 175 millimeter dropper. So excited about that, and see how it goes. I got blue pedals on it right now to kind of match these accents. Might have to find some gold or black ones, but we'll see. One other thing I wanted to clarify real quick is I mentioned how I regret buying this like extra tubeless tire setup kit because the rims already came taped and they had some valves already included. This set though, I guess it's like an upgraded one. So here's the valve that comes with this if you're going to pay extra for it, and the cap on it is really like big, and it has a built-in it's like a built-in tool to unscrew this cap so that on the trail you can unscrew that and put some more sealant in there if you need it. So you can carry around one of these to throw some sealant in there on the trail with you, or the little bottles of stands. Just carry those around and take off the cap, unscrew the valve, put in the sealant, screw it back in, good to go. So now I got to change these out. I'm actually going to use these, so I'm glad I got them. But you certainly don't need them. I thought it was required when I was purchasing the bike, which I thought was weird. And I was right, it was weird because it is not required, but it's a handy little kit that's not totally useless, just not necessary.